So the jury's come back and the verdict is in. Netflix is absolute gutter trash and you should ditch them. Why? Well, here's the poster they just released for a movie about 11-year-old girls learning how to twerk. This is 100% real, I crap you not. But thankfully, in this case, at least there's something you can do about it. So if it weren't bad enough that this streaming service once gave a platform to Michelle Wolf to hold a flag-themed parade celebrating abortion, and also hosted a Christmas special depicting a gay Jesus born to a pot-smoking Virgin Mary, Netflix is now featuring a movie about 11-year-olds joining a twerking dance crew and exploring the sensual side of dance, all in the face of their family's conservative values. You know, like Footloose, but with little kids and a striptease. And as though that couldn't get any creepier at all, the film is entitled, and I kid you not here, Cuties. Here's how the Wrap summarizes this movie. In Cuties, an 11-year-old girl from Senegal, Amy, tries to escape family dysfunction by joining a free-spirited dance clique named Cuties. The group stands in stark contrast to her mother's traditional values, and she soon becomes aware of her own femininity well beyond her years through dance. She soon inspires the girls to embrace more sensual dance moves as part of their routine, even as she begins to face the realities of growing up, and they hope to twerk their way to stardom at a local dance contest. That's what it said. I couldn't make that up if I tried, probably, because I'm not a total perv. On top of that, the movie has a TVMA rating, meaning that this show about 11-year-olds embracing their inner pole dancer is intended for mature audiences and is unsuitable for children, just not apparently the children acting in the film. The trailer is about as bad as you might assume. I watched it so you don't have to. You're welcome. Here's just one screenshot from it, and that's not the worst of them, let me tell you. Oh, and it gets worse. Here's the promo photo for the film. Now, as for whatever jackhole created this poster and thought, gosh, this is how we should advertise this film about gyrating children, I'm not saying they're definitely into kiddie porn. I'm just saying that maybe the FBI should take a quick gander at their hard drive because this is not okay. This is so wildly far from okay, and we can't let this become okay. Not in any world ever, but especially not in the one we've got today, in which kids make up roughly 1 in 4 of the 25 million people trafficked every year. In 2018, over half of all criminal human trafficking cases active in the U.S. were sex trafficking cases involving children. Why? Because this makes mad money. In a 2014 study by the Urban Institute, they estimated the combined worth of the underground sex economy in Atlanta, Dallas, Denver, Kansas City, Miami, Seattle, San Diego, and Washington, D.C. was as high as $290 million. That's the world we live in. A world where an estimated 100,000 kids in the U.S. alone are being exploited as sex slaves. A world where the average age of a child victim is 14, where the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children received nearly 17 million reports of child porn last year alone, including 69 million images and videos. But despite all of that, Netflix has chosen the almighty dollar over kids by advertising a movie about twerking 11-year-old girls with a raunchy poster showing children bending over in booty shorts. And they were confident enough to actually put this on their website, which means it had to make it past more than just JoJo, the creepy graphic designer. They assumed there was a market for this. And we all sit around wondering why child trafficking and kiddie porn are such insanely massive problems. Maybe it's partly because we've created a sex-saturated world where we hypersexualize everything, including our own children. We teach them all about their sexuality and gender when they're like 4. And we quiz them on whether they like their own genitalia. We plop them down in front of TVs and laptops where they're inundated with people like Cardi B rapping about sex like it's worth about as much as a used Walmart bag laying beside a highway. And then we send them off to public schools where they're taught all about having sex and handed condoms out of a Pez dispenser. And now, apparently, we're making movies where little girls dressed basically in underwear are dancing like strippers, and it's all okay because it's just a healthy young woman discovering her own femininity. Are you kidding me? You want to know why everything is so jacked up? Why we're raising confused and over-medicated, stressed-out kids who grow into adults who can't maintain healthy relationships or make good choices or become self-sustaining, responsible members of society? This crap right here, because we are making this normal. And it has got to stop. If you're even a halfway decent person who doesn't think this is okay, let Netflix know. Their customer service line is 1-866-579-7172. And while you're at it, cancel your subscription to that godforsaken dumpster fire, because I don't care what you are binge watching right now, there is nothing on there that is worth this. And that's your Reality Check, America. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube videos, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.